Hey everybody, so I'm back with another update video, the dreaded update videos, I know. But the thing is that since my channel is changing in 2024, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit of what I've been doing. And I think you guys have noticed, I'm wearing a hat, which is actually probably the first video on my entire channel. Yeah, I think it's the first video of my entire channel life that I've actually worn a hat. And I actually did wear a hat for my for my Lambert's Cafe review that I never uploaded. But yeah, so this is a Game Boy hat I got a while ago. And the reason why I'm wearing this is because my hair is in a horrible state. Like, I really need a haircut, but I do have one scheduled for this later this week. So I wanted to talk about how the videos have been going and stuff like that because honestly, I really like the videos that I've been doing recently. I mean, not to get egotistical or anything, but even compared to 2 weeks ago, my uploads have gotten way better. Like, I think the thumbnails have gotten better, and I think I've changed the titles for the better, because, like, I feel like the titles and the thumbnails were one of the things that I wanted to kind of improve this year, and I already think I'm doing a pretty good job at it, because, like, compared to even my titles from, like, 3 weeks ago, they're so much different. Like, I think they kind of have a little bit more captivating titles and thumbnails. And I really like the videos I've been doing in the past, like, week or so. And I've been posting a lot. Like, I haven't been posting this much in a long time. Like, I mean, like, with the Wish video, I kind of took a little bit of a break. Which I feel like these, like, last, like, few uploads kind of make up for the whack and terrible month that was December for me. Because December, I wasn't doing very well mentally. But January, I'm already doing a lot better. Like, my mental health is doing better. And, like, I think the videos have already been better in the whole month than the whole month of December. So it's nice to have the videos back up again. And I've actually been, I've just been posting way more than I think I ever have. Like, I've been posting, like, a video, like, almost every day now. And that's something I used to not do. Because I just am on a steamboat, get it? Steamboat of ideas. Because I just did the Mickey Mouse domain thing. Sorry, that was a terrible joke. But, yeah, so I just posted a video about Mickey Mouse entering the public domain. Which I was going to do that for a while, but I just didn't do it yet. Because, like, when I tried to film it, like, I tried to kind of have a little bit more, like, in-depth explanation for, like, why some people get confused for the public domain of Mickey Mouse, but it just would not be long enough. Like, I've done, like, 5 different recordings of the public domain Mickey Mouse video, and, like, they were all below, like, 5 minutes. So I kind of want to expand a little bit on that video specifically, because I actually kind of like the length of the videos that I've been doing recently, except, like, because, like, I feel like the 9-minute videos, I feel like, are a little bit shorter than I want them to be. But they're not, like, too short, like the Ghost Tour video for the first part of the Pensacola trip. Because even though I liked that video, it was just very short. And I think, like, I've been doing fine with the run times. Like, it used to be that sometimes I would make really long videos, like the update videos that I did, because I tried to upload an update video like a couple days ago, but it was just so long. It was like 40 minutes long of just me talking that YouTube just couldn't handle it. Like, it couldn't upload from my phone. So I'm probably just gonna, like, update or upload this from here, and hopefully it gets a little bit, because I'm making this way shorter. So, yeah, so I think the videos have been doing pretty well. Like, and you guys seem to like them too, like, especially the video of how I region unlocked my GameCube, because that process was horrible. So, yeah, so these past few videos I've really liked, so hopefully I can provide you guys with some more content in the future. And I have some props in the background that I kind of want to talk about. So, I mean, I talked about them a little bit, but there's mainly a couple that I wanted to talk about back there. And it's a Teddy Ruxpin, which I did a video on him, and I think it turned out pretty well. It's just, I'm still trying to get this thing to work because, like, I mean, I haven't really been trying because it just, like, it's a whole, like, in-depth thing where you have to, like, go inside him and, like, take all his fur off. And I kind of just like him being there because I kind of, like, I mean, some people think he's kind of creepy, but I don't think he is. He's kind of cute, actually. But, like, it's just, like, when I wake up, I know I'm in a good mood every day because, like, he's there. Is that weird? I don't know. But, like, it's just, like, there's Teddy Ruxpin, and this old one, I don't know what to do with. This old one that it has seen better days. Well, this shirt has been stained. It doesn't look very good anymore. But, yeah, I'll probably use this one for parts. His eyes are very, very old. I can barely move them. So, yeah, that's the old one. And then, there's, actually one more prop that I want to go get because it might, the to the left of my point of view to, Teddy Ruxpin, there's a CD case. And I'll bear it back. Okay, I'm going to move, like, this way because I'm in my pajamas right now. So, alright. Here it is. I don't know why I made this. So, backstory to this is that this is a game called Pepsi Man for the PS1, but it's not a real game. So, I wanted to get this game because I saw a couple people play like the Angry Video Game and Nerd and stuff, and I feel like the ads, I think they're pretty fun. Like, they don't take themselves very seriously. But this was a game for the PS1, and I'm trying to find it at a good price, but holy crap, it's like $200. Like, I mean, I thought it was just basically a junk game that no one played, but, like, it's so weird that this game is worth so much money. I mean, I don't have it. This is basically just a blank CD case. But I printed, I don't know why I did this. I printed, like, my own design. Like, I saw this website called thecoverproject.com. And it basically has almost every, like, game cover and game, like, box for, like, video games you could ever need. So I got Pepsi Man, and I printed it there and back. But the thing is that my printer its ink is really, like, starting to get bad because, I mean, it actually is not too bad on the front, but if you look behind, yeah, there's, like, that pink tint to where it can't print black very well. So I think it still has pretty good color on this side. It's just this side it's a little bit bad. But I mainly have this as a prop for the YouTube videos because I just think it's so strange. This is a weird thing. And I really want to own Pepsi Man eventually on the PlayStation. I really want to because that game is so, like, I've seen gameplay of it. I really want to own it because, I mean, I've been thinking about maybe getting it from Sendico, but the prices even aren't that much better there. So I just have this in the background, and I probably will replace the ink on my printer at some point, so this print job will be better. I mean, it's not really noticeable from there, but yeah, I just really have this this really weird. It's just I like adding, like, spicing up a little bit with the setup. I mean, it's still the same down there with, like, my GameCubes and stuff, but, like, I really like this this thing. I don't know why I have it, but I just made it. So yeah, so this is kind of weird. So I just like having weird things like that because I'm so, like, used to, like, the retro look. Like, I love, because even though, like, I was born in the 2000s, like, I really love, like, 80s stuff, like 90s and 2000. Well, I was born in the 2000s, but yeah. So okay, I think it's gonna stand up. There we go. Because I have this, like, this block back to make it stand up by itself. So, sorry, I got a little bit on a tangent. But, yeah, so a couple video ideas I'm going to be trying to do in these next few months, you could say, or next few weeks. So, the first one is something that is going to be probably my next video. So, I think I mentioned, actually, I don't think I've said this before. So, when I played E.T. the Atari 2600 game, I got really mad at it. And I was thinking about maybe doing that again, but it just would be the same thing again. So it's just like I wouldn't want to do that a third time. I mean, it has been 2.5 years later, almost 3. So yeah, so the reason I mentioned that game is because I'm getting another terrible game to torture myself with, and that is Superman 64, which why do I do this to myself? Okay, so for people who don't know Superman 64, it's basically a game for the Nintendo 64 that is notoriously terrible because, like, it's basically just the controls really suck and, like, the directions suck, like, on how to play it. But it's kind of weird because I want to play it and I kind of want to actually kind of own it because, like, even if it's bad, like, I still kind of like bad games like that. Like, I own 2 copies of E.T., which I don't know how I got 2. But, I want to play Superman 64. And, I don't know if I'm going to do that via the CRT or the Elgato, because I haven't used the Elgato in a while. But the reason why I don't use the Elgato is because it looks terrible for retro games. So, yeah, so Superman 64 will probably be my next video, because I think I'm getting that. As of now, I think I'm getting that tomorrow. Or maybe on Tuesday, but Tuesday we're expecting to have a snowstorm. But it's not big enough to have like a snowstorm of 2023 video. It's only like 3 inches of snow. But, I mean, I was going to do something like that, but just the snow is not enough for my content. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to rage at this game because, like, especially with games that have really bad controls, and I'm actually not that big of a rager, actually. Like, it might not be like that when you guys have seen my E.T. game, revisiting that game. But I really think that, I mean, I still think Superman 64 is really going to suck. Because I've heard a lot of people say it's one of the worst games ever made. Which I hope that's actually kind of the case, because even though I would probably rage at it, I still think it would equal to a good video. So, I think I'll probably film that on the CRT because, like, it just feels a lot more natural that way. I mean, I would have to change the shutter speed and stuff because with people who tried to film on CRTs before with a smartphone, it's terrible. Like, it flickers around everywhere. So, I have the DJI app for my tripod or my gimbal to change the shutter speed. So, yeah, I will be playing that and probably will be posting that on my YouTube channel, because I think that's going to be funny. So, in another video that I'm going to be doing, or might be doing in the next month or so, is a circus. So, I did a circus video almost a year ago, and I want to do it differently, because I wasn't going to go back to the circus, but I think it would be kind of fun to do, like, a vlog type thing. Maybe not say vlog in the title, because I've noticed with the videos of the vlog series, I probably won't even, like, because with the vlog format, like from vlog 1 to 16, the titles are just too long, and I think I'm going to be changing up a little bit. So, the circus, I want to go back. I don't know why, because the last time we went, it was very weird with my friend that I went to. But, like, it's something that I actually want to film there, because I barely did, and I just did a commentary video in the car. But, like, I want to do a circus video, because, like, properly, because, like, Carden Circus is going by once again in Springfield, and they're still using animals, which I thought next year or this year they wouldn't, because there's been enough of a pushback. But it's been kind of like, I mean, there's still been a pushback, but they still haven't done it yet. So they did say in the next few years that they will phase out animals, or think what the Carney guy said. But yeah, so the circus, I want to do a video on the circus. Now, it's not really going to happen until early February, kind of like what I did with that video last year. But it's going to be a little hard, because when I want to film with the DJI Osmo, it's just such a noticeable tripod, and people will notice what you're doing. That's going to be hard. And you're not supposed to film the circus show itself. So, I do have another pen camera that's better than the original one. I don't know where the original one is, but I got this one, and it's way better because this has night vision, and it just has much better controls, even though this is $16 too. But yeah, so, I want to try to film on this, or I want to try to film the circus on this. Like, well, it's just weird because every time I've used a pen camera, it fails me because I do have this shirt pocket to where, yeah, it's barely noticeable if I wore this shirt. But, like, it's just, every time I do it, well, and I think the reason why it didn't work out in the other ones because it was too high. Like, I was too high on an aisle, or the seats. But this is such a wide angle, like, it's way wider of an angle compared to the other camera, or the other pen camera. So, yeah, this will be probably better if I do decide to do this, but I haven't decided yet. Because people were recording the circus, like, they didn't really enforce it. So, I might do that, but it's just going to be hard with this tripod. I don't need to show it. I've shown it multiple times. But yeah, so the circus is going to be an idea that I've been considering because I feel like that could, like, kind of have a little bit of an impact because, like, I think that would kind of spread awareness that even though I'm going to these circuses, I'm going in the name of science because they still do animals, which will probably not be the case in like 10 years from now. But yeah, so that's kind of an idea. And then the last YouTube video I've been kind of thinking about for now is, well, this is very far away, but I have other video ideas planned. But these are kind of like the main three. The new Fire in the Hole. So the new Fire in the Hole is scheduled to be open on March 2024 at Sodor City, which I just have the feeling, I don't know why, I have this weird feeling that's going to be delayed. Because I've seen some of the screenshots, it doesn't look that done. Like, maybe I'm just being negative or being pessimistic, but, like, it doesn't look as done as I thought it would be. Now, it does look, like, the construction does look great. Like, so far, the images I've seen, it looks amazing. But, like, I just hope this ride is not disappointing, because if it is, and we've been waiting so many years for a good Fire in the Hole, and it's not good, that would suck. And I feel like when this ride opens, it's going to be having some of the most insane lines probably in any, not just in Sodor City, but like in like our like Midwestern part of theme parks. This will have really long lines. I could see it having like 3-hour wait lines. Or, I mean, I waited 3.5 hours with Time Traveler, but I could see it going really like long lines. Like, maybe not as long as, like, the Hagrid's Adventure thing from Universal, but I could see it going really long. So, I'm going to do a video on that, but I'm not going to go opening day because that would be ridiculous. Like, I mean, if I did go opening day, I would definitely get a Trailblazer, but I don't want to do that because opening day sucks. I hate it. But, I mean, the only time I really did that was when I went to Sodor City during the pandemic. And I met a couple of YouTubers. But actually, a little bit of a fun fact. Well, not really a fun fact. I actually met Boogie2988. And that was kind of weird because now he's kind of a crappy person. I mean, he was probably a crappy person back then, but it was just kind of weird. I mean, he was nice to me. But that whole documentary released, and I'm like, man, this was the same guy that I met. Yeah, I want to do a video on the Fire in the Hole at Sodor City because I think that would be a really good video. Because, I mean, I'm still sad that the original Fire in the Hole is gone, but it was time for it to go. Like, it was basically like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it was basically a dog that was, like, really old, and they just put euthanasia on it. That actually is a really good description for that. Like, it was so old, and they basically had to close it because I remember the ride operations they had to stop the carts by themselves. Like, I remember when I read in the Christmas event for my coaster event enthusiast thing, they actually had to stop the trains they didn't have a brake system, or it was broken. So I'm glad that I'm actually a little bit glad that it closed because it was just really, I didn't want to see it suffer anymore. But I really hope this new ride is good. So yeah, that'll be a video that I'll probably do in the future. So yeah, this video was a little bit shorter than the update video that I did previously. So yeah, I really am liking where my channel is going and stuff like that, and I hope you guys too. So yeah, see you guys later.